Welcome to This Explainer. Right now, we're in the middle of a massive fundamental shift in enterprise technology. The world's absolute biggest corporations, they are completely rewiring their AI strategies. They're pivoting away from the old, risky ways of doing things, just to survive and thrive in what is, let's face it, a totally unpredictable digital landscape. The days of simply playing around and experimenting with AI are totally over. Now, it's all about building bulletproof digital resilience.
Okay, let's dive right into a scenario that is literally keeping tech executives up at night right now. What actually happens if your sole AI provider suddenly restricted access, or, heaven forbid, experienced a massive prolonged outage? In the past, maybe a little side project would stall, no big deal. But today, because AI is getting so deeply embedded into our daily workflows, a single provider going offline could mean an absolute operational disaster. I mean, you wouldn't rely on just one single supplier for every physical part in a manufacturing plant, right? So why on earth would we do it for the very brain of our digital operations?
We're witnessing a massive paradigm shift across major industries here. The old way was entirely defined by single provider dependence. You know the drill. You'd pick a major vendor, run some standalone pilot projects, and just kind of hope for the best. But the new way is this rapid, aggressive move toward multi-provider resilience and treating AI as an embedded core capability. It's really about spreading the load out and completely eliminating those single points of failure.
Section 1. The AI provider pivot. Industrial and tech giants are absolutely leading this charge. We're talking about massive companies like Siemens, the automotive powerhouse Renault Group, the telecommunications operator Orange, and the tech firm ChapsVision. And they aren't just giving lip service to diversifying. They are actively mixing American, European, and Chinese AI models within their operations right this second. For instance, Siemens openly disclosed that they are incorporating technologies like DeepSeek, Qwen, and NVIDIA Nemotron right alongside their other systems. They're essentially building this incredibly diverse matrix of intelligence.
The driving philosophy here is brilliantly simple: reducing dependence on any single supplier. And this isn't just some theoretical boardroom exercise either. Executives have made it super clear that these deployments are a direct reaction to recent restrictions affecting access to certain advanced AI services. The market itself has proven that reliance on one vendor is a major liability. If one model gets restricted or even just downgraded, these companies can instantly pivot to another without missing a single beat.
Section 2. Why multi-model matters.
So what's really driving this? Well, there are three very tangible business benefits. First up, reducing risk and maintaining continuity. When you spread workloads around, you protect critical workflows. And when I say critical, the data shows AI is now deeply embedded in things like industrial operations, customer service, and heavy engineering workflows. You simply cannot afford downtime there. Second, it lets companies totally optimize costs. You can literally route tasks to the most cost-effective provider in real time, kind of like a super smart digital traffic cop. And third, it dramatically improves regulatory flexibility. If a specific region suddenly drops new AI compliance laws, a multi-model setup means you can instantly shift your workloads to compliant models. Which brings us to a really fascinating evolution of a popular buzzword: AI sovereignty. Actually, scratch that. It's more than a buzzword now. AI sovereignty is no longer just about where a server geographically lives. Executives now view it as a matter of strategic choice. It's the absolute freedom to seamlessly switch workloads between providers to maintain uninterrupted access. True sovereignty means nobody holds the keys to your operational continuity except you. Section 3. AI is critical infrastructure. Think about the past 2 years. Almost every organization treated AI as a fun experiment, right? A standalone pilot program, usually managed by some small innovation team in a silo. Well, today, that era is officially over. Businesses are actively redesigning their entire operational systems around AI as a core capability. It has officially graduated from the innovation lab directly onto the factory floor and straight into the executive boardroom. Tech leaders today increasingly view AI infrastructure in the exact same category as cloud computing and cybersecurity. It is a critical utility. It requires heavy redundancy, incredibly strict governance, and long-term investment. Think about it. You wouldn't buy an enterprise cybersecurity system without a rock-solid backup plan, right? Well, now, the smartest companies on Earth aren't buying AI without one either.
Section 4. The global competitiveness blueprint.
As AI becomes absolutely central to productivity and automation globally, emerging markets have a seriously unique opportunity here.
Specifically, South African and African enterprises can look at this European shift and use it as a highly practical blueprint. Instead of making the incredibly expensive mistake of locking into a single vendor early on, they can learn from this multi-model pivot right out of the gate. This creates a crystal clear, actionable roadmap for long-term success. Step 1. Avoid single provider dependence right from the start. Just don't do it. Step 2. Build interoperability. You have to ensure your systems can talk to multiple models, whether they happen to be American, European, or Chinese. Step 3. Prioritize operational resilience right alongside your innovation. It's not just about doing cool, shiny new things with AI, it's about ensuring those things never, ever stop working. The organizations best positioned for the future are the ones integrating multiple technologies into one unified, unbreakable environment.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought to consider about your own digital infrastructure as we firmly enter this multimodal era of enterprise AI. The pioneers at the VivaTech conference have shown their hand, and they are building for resilience. So take a hard look at your own organization's technology stack. Is it built just for innovation when the weather is good? Or is it genuinely built for survival when the digital storms hit? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I hope it gives you a much clearer picture of our new AI reality.